What's up guys, Video Game Guru here with the guide for Dishonored. This is all the locations of the outsider shrines in the game. Now the first one is on the very first mission, High Overseer Campbell. As soon as you get off the boat, you're going to head up the stairs, take out the guard in whatever way you want, and you're going to get to this point. This is the very beginning. Head to the right and you're going to see a balcony in the far right hand corner. Blink up into the balcony and go all the way down the stairs until you see a woman, really old lady. Her name's Granny Rags, and actually, if you want to get an achievement, do a side quest with her. You're going to run into her later in the game, and that's when you get the achievement, but yeah. So all the way down the stairs, run past her. You don't need a key to open the door, and on the left-hand side, which you kind of can't miss, is the shrine. And I'm going to let you guys listen to the outsider in these videos.
Be careful, Corvo. They call her Granny Rags. You wouldn't recognize her real name, or even the name of her family, but an emperor begged for her hand once, and rich young men fought each other for her favor. I watched her consider them all, measure their worth, and find them wanting. Then, she made a different choice. You're on your way to face the High Overseer, the leader of a great cult dedicated to loathing me. What will you do, I wonder?
This next one is on Mission 4. It is the one with Caldwin's Bridge. As soon as you get to the door where in front of you, after you go through, you've got Lord Pratchett, hop up on the left and then blink up onto his balcony and blink back across to the other side, and you're going to have to blink again one more time. Or two more times for my route. You can do a better route, but this is just pretty much how I found it. Now, just head up this way, and it's just on the other side of Pratchett's house. You're going to see the purple glow from one of these two balconies, the one I'm looking at or the one I'm on. You can see it right there on the left-hand side. There will be a weeper inside that you're going to have to take out. He looked right at me and only got one thing, so that's kind of strange. But yeah, here's the outsider.
Rivers change course over many lifetimes, and eventually all bridges tumble down. 1,000 years ago, there was another city on this spot. The people carved the bones of whales into runes and inscribed them with my mark. Children still find them washed up in the river mud. Anton Sokolov has made a great study of my runes, but he's not special like you are. He wasn't chosen, and he doesn't wear my mark, so he can't unlock their secrets. Sokolov believes there are specific words and acts that can compel me to appear before him. He searches old temples in Pandicia and ruined sub-basements in the flooded district. He performs disgusting rituals beneath the old abbey. But if he really wants to meet me, he could start by being a bit more interesting.
The next one is the very next mission. This is the Boyle Mansion mission. If you pull up your heart as soon as it starts, you're going to have a rune and bone charm up on the left. So blink up this building, and forewarning, once you get to the top, there is a weeper in the room. If you're going for ghost or shadow, you know, the no alert stuff, you're going to have to be a little creative since it's a single window you get in. I believe there's a balcony on the left. Yeah. So I'm just going to speed this up here while I wait for the weeper to come back in my view. Hop in, and outsider.
Going to a party, Corvo? Is that what you dreamed of? All those months in Coldridge Prison while waiting for the executioner? Wealth, beautiful women in the latest fashions, laughing and drinking Tivian wine. And what of the host, Lady Boyle? I can see all her tomorrows, and I know that either she dies tonight at your hand, or she'll live out her days, month after month, year after year, far away, even as her fine clothes wear into tatters and her silken hair gets dull and gray. Half the city can see the lights from the party, and they dream of the delights inside. Will you tear it all to pieces. Either way, it's Lady Boyle's last party.
Our fourth outsider shrine is in the mission 7, I believe, 6, where we have to kill the Lord Regent. Once you get inside his home, you're going to see two guys on a staircase talking to a TV. That's what I just went to the right of. Now, how I would just open that door there was on the Lady Boyle mission. I believe it was in Lydia's room. I got a Dunwall Tower skeleton key that lets me open all of the doors here. So, go open the door. You're going to see two people talking in the kitchen. Go to the right and all the way down this hallway until you get to a door that's in this corner and down the stairs. And you're going to run into the torturer's chambers. Now, again, if you're on Ghost or Shadow playthrough, you're going to have to either bend time or blink behind him. I just bend time. And once you take him out, you can access the shrine. I would advise bending time because that lets you avoid the dog. As you can see, is right there. And I thought there was something to do with the torture in the quest. So I just kind of look at his body for a second. But I will eventually turn around and outsider.
Here you are, Korvok, within the high walls of your enemy's stronghold. What an impressive sight you make on your way to face the Lord Regent. How will you end his reign? By blood or by truth? He's not an easy man to get close to. If the Empress had been as well guarded, how different things would be now. Is it just revenge you're after, or do you have another plan in mind? Will you restore things, make it all right again and crown a new Empress? Or will you send them all howling into the void? Either way, I expect a good show.
This last one is missable. It is in the Flooded District mission. Now, if you helped Slackjaw and or Granny in the very beginning, you can access this. If you didn't, I'm afraid you're going to miss it. But take the key, open the back door, go all the way up here, and outsider.
You find your way into such interesting places, Corvo. Crawling out of those flooded ruins, winding your way back to the pub where you last saw Emily. Where is she now? How does it feel now, knowing your allies betrayed you? Strange how there's always a little more innocence left to lose. And Dowd, the man who killed the Empress. You had him in the palm of your hand, and you let him walk away? You fascinate me.